Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Learn Mathematics. Myself Rekha Chabra, your maths teacher. Students, I hope you must have subscribed my channel. If still not done, then kindly do it right now. And don't forget to like, share and comment after watching the complete video. So, we were doing chapter number 2, inverse trigonometric functions, in which we have already talked about principal value branches. We have seen graphs of all ITF. We have learned the properties and then we used those properties for solving the questions. Now, going forward, let's discuss few questions of miscellaneous exercise. Let's start with question number 2. Find the value of tan inverse tan 7 pi by 6. Let it be equal to y. So tan y equal to tan 7 pi by 6. What is 7 pi by 6 is 210 degree, which is out of our principal value range. Now 210 degree can be written as 180 plus 30, which is equal to tan 30. Now convert this 30 degree into radian, or if you want you can do this calculation straight away in radian only. And pi by 6 is very well in our range, so this is only answer. Question number 4. Sine inverse 8 by 17 plus sine inverse 3 by 5 is equal to something in tan inverse. Here we have to prove something in tan, so it's better to convert these two terms in the form of tan. So here we can do it in two ways. First thing, we can assume the first term as A and second term as B, and then by applying this property we can find out the value of cos A and cos B. Then write down in the form of tan A and tan B and then apply this formula and calculate. Or otherwise what you can do, you can simply consider it as right triangle and you can calculate the third side. It is given as sine inverse 8 by 17. It means perpendicular is 8 and hypo is 17. You can find out the third side and you can straight away write down tan inverse function. And here also you can write down in terms of tan inverse straight away because we know 3, 4 and 5 are 3 Pythagorean triplets. So you can apply that alternate method also. Now next question, question number 7 is also same way. Sine inverse something plus cos inverse something. Here you consider it as right triangle. 5, 12 and 13 are 3 Pythagorean triplets and 3, 4 and 5 are Pythagorean triplets. So you can convert these two terms in the form of tan and then you can apply the property of tan inverse A plus tan inverse B. Or otherwise you can apply this method. You can pause the video and you can note down the steps if you face any problem or difficulty. Now question number 10, good and important question. Cot inverse something is equal to x by 2, that's what we have to prove. So consider this thing and now by rationalizing. We will rationalize by changing the sign. So in the numerator it will become square and in the denominator it will become the identity a plus b and a minus b. Now opening this bracket, opening this square, a square plus b square plus 2ab, and in the denominator also open these brackets. Now after solving we will get this 2 in the bracket 1 plus under root 1 minus sine square x, which is equal to cos square x, and square and root will be cancelled and we'll get 1 plus cos x upon sine x. Now apply the property, this formula. 1 plus cos x is equal to 2 cos square x by 2 and sin x is 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. If you remember, these are the formula of sin 2x and cos 2x. Now this thing, cos 2 and 2 cancel, cos x by 2 and cos x by 2 also cancel, and cos by sine we will get as cot x by 2, and this is answer. This is important question. Question number 11, here also same way we are given with tan inverse this thing. So here what we can do, we can input something. Hint is also given in the question, put x equal to cos theta. So let's take it, x equal to cos to theta. So theta will be equal to 1 by 2 cos inverse x. Now let's put this value, replace x with cos 2 theta and then 1 plus cos 2 theta, put the formula 2 cos square theta minus 2 sin square theta. Here 2 cos square theta plus 2 sin square theta. Now cos and square and root will be cancelled, so it will be root 2 cos theta minus root will only be on 2 now, and rest all the roots from cos and sine will be removed. They will be cancelled with these squares. So now we can take root 2 common from numerator and denominator, and it will be again cancelled. So cos theta minus sin theta, cos theta plus sin theta. And this is tan inverse 1 minus tan theta upon 1 plus tan theta. And we can consider it as tan inverse 1 minus tan inverse tan theta. Why? Because tan inverse x minus y, let's consider x as 1 and y as tan theta. 1 plus xy. So this is equal to tan inverse x, means tan inverse 1 minus tan inverse y. Y is what? Tan theta. So this is there. Now tan inverse 1, you have already calculated principal value of tan inverse 1, which is pi by 4, and here it will self adjust this tan inverse and tan and will get theta. So pi by 4 minus, put the value of theta back, half cos inverse x, which is equal to right hand side. Now 2 tan inverse cos x is equal to tan inverse 2 cosec x. Here let's take this thing tan inverse 2 tan inverse x, we are using this formula. 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square. So we are applying this thing on left hand side. 2 tan inverse, instead of x we have cos x. So this is equal to tan inverse 2x, x means cos x, upon 1 minus x square means cos square x, is equal to tan inverse 2 cosec x, right hand side as it is. Now tan inverse and tan inverse cancel out from both the side, and this thing will be left out. Now cosec x can be written as 2 upon sin x. Right side we can write down this way, 2 and 2 also cancelled, and sin also cancelled. So cos x upon sin x, which is tan x, equal to 1. So it means x is equal to definitely pi by 4. Here also we have to solve and we have to give the answer. So here let's assume tan y equal to x, which means sin y equal to x upon 1 plus x square. Let tan inverse x equal to y. Then what will happen? Y is equal to sin inverse x upon under root 1 plus x square. So tan inverse x is equal to, put this value of y here in this equation. Now sine of tan inverse x is equal to, we are taking sine to both sides, is equal to sine of this thing. So it means it is equal to x upon 1 under root 1 plus x square. If you compare with the question, sine of tan inverse x is equal to what? Sine of sine inverse this thing. So it means this is only answer, which is option D. So students, now you can try rest of the questions yourself, and please don't forget to mention your name, class, section and roll number in the comment box. Thank you very much.